is getting ice cream. It's actually sorbet, but that's ice cream as far as I'm concerned. I don't care about the little differences. So, we're not going to do more Lego building today because the tips of my index and thumb are quite sore and red. So I will give them a little rest before we do the tree. So we're gonna just do random shit. 14. We're gonna start with front lines because we gotta get the weird future outfit. I got a couple of the gifts in. I got the one from Casta. And I got the one from Loki. Casta got me a Dromos from Honkai Star Rail. They're dinosaurs. It's a purple little plush dinosaur keychain. Unfortunately, I think he is too big to go on my keys. So he will just live his life as a plushie. And the book I got from Loki was the one about Aerith and Tifa. Yeah. How is the chat? I'm in pain still. My muscle cramps and my cast don't usually last this long. I don't know what's up. But I don't really have to worry about going to bed early today, but I'll stream until I stop. Oh. And then we'll do, like, later in the week, we can do more of the Legos and see about finishing it up. I love that they're besties. I love it so much. They're the best. Also, I didn't fix the sound alerts or anything, or the Throne Gifts alert. I didn't do shit all after stream last night. I just watched YouTube for hours. Since I got my Twitch payout, though, I was able to buy Procreate on my iPad. Because I figured CS Paint, Clip Studio Paint, has a free version, but a bunch of the stuff is locked behind a subscription. And I'd rather just pay to buy Procreate than have to pay a monthly subscription to get some of the same stuff in CS Paint. Because I don't have money for subscriptions. Yeah. I might need a new pen, though. Because this one is very finicky. Alternatively, I have to replace the pen tip, but... But I want to practice drawing more. And I want to try out digital drawing. It's the worst map. Worst. Hate it. Ow. I haven't gone and tossed the box and stuff from gifts. I have to do that, but it's too many traps upstairs. Too many. I want my legs to stop hurting so much. I don't want to go up there. I always get knocked off. Can't believe they didn't fix that problem. You might die, but it's okay. Die for real. Sure. Very rude of the Maelstrom. Attacking our base. Why is there a Viper here now, too? Why is everybody just trying to steal our base in particular? What the fuck did any of us do to you? Yeah, but I knew it. Fucking hell. I'm dead again. You guys, you're bullying us. I don't want to go to the dentist. I know I gotta, like, get my teeth cleaned because it's been forever, but man, that shit's lame. Would do it one time. Ow. What did I ever do to people? Why do they focus on me so much? Well, like, they think that a white mage is going to be able to make people survive in fucking front lines. That's not how this game mode works. Da 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 da. They didn't stay to get this? Guys. Would have taken like 2 seconds to at least send it out. God, it's so fucking bullshit. Look how much damage this guy does. And he's unkillable. Tanks are bullshit. Tanks are so bullshit, chat. They do so much damage and they're unkillable. It's like fucking ridiculous. God, why is everyone attacking our base? Bro. SMH. My head. It's a potato. Oh, look, we won. That's crazy. That's what they deserve for bullying us immediately. Fuck it. We'll do alliance raids. I need more tones. My hands are dry. All the fucking Battle Hive messages are still going. What we gonna get? I didn't even finish the Crocagator fight is waiting until I'm not in pain. Five more till 100. I don't like to do things that I know are gonna frustrate me when I'm already like want to die because I'm in pain. Yeah. Mary after happy birthday. Because pain, thank you for 25 streak. Oh, we're gonna be able to knock off the seal. How lovely. Oh, look at the babies. Oh, baby players. I have very few second chance points. Alright, chat. How many people do you think are going to die in my party? From these attacks. All? Alright, let's see. Only 3 did. We're right though, the samurai is dead. Alright, next is Void Arrow. But DPS wasn't in need, Caro. And oh, the tank and the ninja a second time. All right. And there goes the dancer. Oh, and they're gonna go again. This poor summoner is doing their best. They keep getting hit with everything. Why are they tanking? No wonder they're dying. Instead, this. No, it's fine. Okay, why are you tanking again? Somebody save this poor summoner. Oh, I'm gonna die now. I forgot I had Surecast. But in my defense, I was busy yelling at the tanks to tank. Oh. Yeah, party wipe. Oh, wait, no. The summoner is still up. There is a chance. I'm not gonna be able to get. Why am I tanking? Use provoke! Ah, fuck it. I'm gonna just jump off. My defense, when I told a tank to tank, 2 of the 3 tanks were alive. So if people could actually tank, that would be great. What is happening? Grass, why are you giving me 5 subs? Thank you for the 5 gift subs. Why are you giving me 5 subs? We're doing roulettes. But we're only. I mean, this is just. But didn't you get me a birthday present? Why, hey, look, nobody dies this time. Look, I'm fine with people just dying sometimes, but like, come on. Surely one of the alive tanks had provoke on cooldown. Ratio! Why are you giving me biddies? That's supposed to have a TTS. All my shit's broken, chat. Podcast mode? Oh, I hope you enjoy the sound of my voice. And the pain noises of other players' characters. Why are all of these on this side? All tanks are tanks, except when you end up in a party with people who are like, I don't want to be a tank, even though I queued into the instance as a tank. And now all the tanks are dead again! Fortunately, the boss is dead. Everything is a tank. I will fight you, and I will win. I have been playing this game for many years. That shit's only for high-end rating. Anybody is going to be able to maintain just fine. Oh, it can get longer. Bro, this was... I think it's a mistake of them to try to talk about off-tanks and main tanks again. It was a shit show back in Stormblood. You know, when there was that and people would argue. Thank you for Hype Train. Like, it was a shit show last time there were supposed main tanks and off tanks. And I guarantee you, there is not going to be any trouble from hardcore raiders clearing content with 2 off tanks. Like, actual good ones. There's not gonna be a problem. And it's probably not going to continue into the expansion after Evercold. They're going to redo it again. And they're probably gonna redo healers again in the expansion after Evercold. And be like, fucking bring back shield and regen healers again. Like, it's a shit show every time they try to do this kind of stuff. They're less focused on being shield healers and pure healers now, supposedly. Look. Every healer should have a basic shield and basic regen, and probably like a party-wide version and a single target version. Or some kind of damage mitigation thing, like White Mage has Temperance instead of a party shield. No! Water! Stop touching it! You know, like, very basic shield and regen and then base everything around a fun concept. Scholar based around the fairy shit. White Mage base things around lilies. You know, like, that's where the jobs are their most distinctive, is their gimmick. Like, yeah, they should all have some basic stuff for random encounters. Like, it's fine if you want to make White Mage the one that has the big fat heals. Yeah, like, oh, what's your favorite healer? Is it White Mage? Is it Astrologian? Is it Scholar? Is it Sage? Whatever, it shouldn't really matter. Especially for casual play, which is 90% of the community. And if people can clear ultimates without meta parties, which they do all the time, including world first raiders, like, then who cares? Casters do magic. Fizz ranged do ranged but not magic. Melee do melee. Tanks tank and healers heal. I think people are blowing it way out of proportion. Like I said, that was a thing already. They tried to do it. It went poorly because it resulted in a lot of people going, well, we have to have a paladin and, whatever. I don't remember what the off-tank was. You know. Like, we have to have a main tank and an off-tank. And it would get so annoying, and there would unironically be people who would queue into normal content, like Alliance Roulette, and be like, well, I'm an off-tank. I don't have to tank. So having it just be 2 tanks, 2 healers, 4 DPS. You don't want them, you don't want any doubles because that affects your LB generation. That's it. You want at least 1 melee, at least 1 range, at least 1 mage. People still get uppity about having 2 fizz range or 2 mages though. Like, I can understand, let's say, if you're a newbie to an alliance raid, and you're like, I'm really nervous about tanking, like, especially if it's like, think about like, now that Thorn March Hard, / Thorn March, is the way it is, it's the first 8-man content in the game for most new players. So it's valid if I happen to queue into there on a tank and there's a new person and they're like, this is my first time tanking 8-man content, and I'll be like, oh, I can be the main tank unless you want to give it a try. That's fine and should always be something that's available in any content where there's more than 1 tank, whether they're in the same party or alliance. But there's also nothing stopping 2 brand new baby tanks that have literally never tanked 8-man content before being in the same party. Thank you for the follow, man. Like, most of the player base will never touch extremes, let alone something harder. So I feel as long as every job, extreme content, extreme trials, it's the extra hard version of trials. I mean, a lot of people do genuinely enjoy hard content. Most people don't even touch extremes. That's the most commonly done hardcore content, but most people don't even do those. I don't usually do those anymore because of partying with randoms is just infuriating and it makes me tired, so I'm just like, nah. Yeah, I think hardcore content can definitely be fun. Playing with randoms can be really rough, but the fact that most players are never going to do hardcore content means everything should have a high skill ceiling. Like, no single job should be so poorly balanced that if you go into a dungeon or raid or trial that's completely normal mode, you can't clear it. Blue Mage doesn't count. Yes, I know, Fires. I just have to be in the right brain space, which I almost never am because my brain hates me. Blue Mage literally doesn't count. It's its own type of content. But yeah, like, let's say you take... This is what happens when I talk a bunch during fights. Like, let's say, Machinist and Bard or Dancer, you know, the 2 weakest DPS is the weakest healer, the weakest tank. Well, I do really enjoy it when they do that. Like, every tank has a job to do. Because I get really annoyed when I hop into an alliance raid and I'm not on tank, because I'm usually not, because tanks have the slowest queues for alliance roulette. And sometimes you just get 3 tanks and none of them want to tank. Or you get multiple tanks who are insistent that they have to tank, and then they start voking over each other. And it's very annoying. Look at the, whoopsie, whatever. I'm sorry for your loss. Probably whoopsie daisy, didn't say. But yeah, like, you can double up on all of the weakest jobs of every role in this game. You can have 4 dancers in a party, and if it's normal content, you're gonna clear it just fine. And that's the most important thing. And as long as it stays like that, they can fuck around in hardcore content all they want about which jobs are meta. You know, which, like, all the little nuances of the best exact way to play, and use all your cooldowns and stuff. The jobs being considered bad by the player base should not stop you from clearing normal content with a party. And that's a thing other MMOs struggle with. Oh, your build is bad. Oh, this class is just straight up bad. Like, I've seen stories of people who were, like, playing World of Warcraft and get kicked out of a dungeon that they queued into because they're not the right class or subclass, and people are like, oh, it's gonna take forever now, and it's like, dude, this is a normal dungeon. It'll be fine. I think that's the thing that's the most important to avoid. Which is one of the reasons I don't like them classifying stuff as off-tank and main tank. Because it is gonna get new people confused. It's gonna get random assholes yelling about, oh, well, we're all off-tanks, so I guess nobody in the Alliance is gonna tank. Yeah, you generally don't see people get kicked in 14 from normal content. And the devs have worked hard to make sure everything is viable. And that's a very important aspect of the game. But I do think calling something main tank and off tank, it's gonna confuse new players. Going like, well, what if I want to be main tank? And it's like, buddy, hardcore content is 110 levels away. Literally just play everything. Yeah. Like, it's one of those things. It's like people are taking it way too out of proportion. The main tank off tank thing is literally only supposed to apply to high-end raiding when you're trying to be ideal. Otherwise, it literally doesn't matter what the fuck you get in the new Alliance raids. You're gonna fight an Angel or an Evangelion with everything. I don't actually know what we're gonna fight in the Evangelion crossover. Told us. Yeah. The fight is forcing children to get a robot. Like, oh, we're gonna get 2 main tanks in the party. Who cares? It's normal fucking content. It literally doesn't matter. Yeah. Like, obviously, balance matters. That is a very important thing to actually work on. But I just think people blow statements like the shield tank, or the main tank and off tank, way too out of proportion. That's what this whole rant is about. Me complaining that me complaining about that. Oh, I've had situations like that. I've mained Black Mage since I started playing this game. I've done Savage fights where I died and got blamed for dying even though I got killed by unavoidable damage and got kicked out of the party. And it's like, bro, you're the healer. It's literally your job to keep me alive. Like, I'd much rather they work on trying to get people to actually learn how to play their class. You should not be doing Cure 1 when you're in fucking Expert Roulette. What are you doing? Also, this is not a problem with this Astrologian. This Astrologian is doing great. But the amount of times I come in here or X-Death and and the other healer literally doesn't have Asuna. So if I don't Asuna everybody, they will fucking die. Oh, that one's frustrating. Like, bro, this ain't Stormblood anymore. Asuna is a roll action, put it on your bar. That's very dependent on the situation. Fuck! I accidentally turned around. Yeah, like, it's very situation dependent. Those people at the beginning of the fight, at the first boss, who were getting knocked off the edge, that's their fault. I can't help you with that. If you get knocked off the edge, it doesn't matter what I do. Like, I could rescue you, but it probably won't go through in time. And I don't like using rescue. I have it on my bar, but... yeah, can't heal stupid. But there's stuff like... and I've been the healer who wasn't able to keep people up for grade-wide damage. Like, if everybody in the party were to die from this attack right now, that's not my fault. I can't do anything about that. But if he were to start doing another attack right after that, where everybody's already at 50% and it's another big attack and it's going to take another 50% off their health and they're going to die, and I don't heal them, and I'm the healer, that is my fault. Or me and my co-healer's fault, because sometimes you're just trying to keep yourself and one of the tanks alive so that everybody doesn't fucking die. But, you know, situational. Sometimes you have an incompetent co-healer and you just have to run with it. But, like, these things are very dependent. Because I have also died. Actually, I'm not gonna bother grabbing him. Now, this is a problem in, like, Stormblood and Heavensward and stuff. Back when aggro was a party issue, and playing a black mage, and you've used every enmity producing tool you have, and you're still pulling hate and dying because of it, that is the tank's fault. Every single situation is relevant. It's relevant to the situation. So if I go in here and neither me or the off tank or the other tank puts on their tank stance and DPS start dying, that's our fault. It's literally my job to hold enmity. I mean, I'm really glad they took out a lot of that enmity generation stuff and how they were doing it. Because the idea was like that... I'll let him. You would keep your tank stance on the whole time, and people were like, but that reduces my damage. So they didn't want to do it. Which is like, fine. You don't want to put your tank stance on to tank? Fine. Learn how to do the enmity trick. I know how to do it, and I'm a DPS main. What's your excuse if you're going to be a main tank? Learn how to Voke Shirk. If you don't want to do the way the devs intended of putting your tank stance on, learn to Voke Shirk. Now, Voke Shirk is still a thing. Oh, God. I'm second on the aggro list. It's primarily used when there is a thing that targets the second person on the enmity list. And which it's basically only in Savage and Extreme content, you know. But it would be it's the thing where both tanks start off in tank stance. And whoever has decided that they're going to be the off tank shirks whoever is the main tank. And it keeps them at the top of the enmity list. But it keeps the other tank second on the enmity list. God, I haven't seen these fucking mechanics in forever. Oh, never mind, they're gone. Yeah, like, that's generally for specific stuff nowadays. But I mean, I think it's good that they're still like, yeah, we should use that mechanic. Did I already do trial? I didn't. Trial roulette, go! Are we gonna get the newest trial? Who knows? Probably something I don't remember how to do. Oh, never mind. I remember how to do Tsukiyomi. Fix my shorts. Yeah.
It's going to be a long night.
Joke's on you. I'm cool. I'm a warrior. Sam is going to die again.
Your end is near.
Well, that was unfortunate. Everybody has a job to do. And if you want to play a role, learn what that job is and how to do it. That is your job as a player. My guy, you may want to move. You are not at her butt.
Your death will be all the sweeter.
Hey, it's time for the thingy! Honestly, I think this Viper is more likely to be the one to die. You know what is a bunch of bullshit, though? That Warrior's AoE rotation doesn't build bar. That's stupid. It's not even a cone anymore. Whoa. No. No, I like the self-healing. That is the whole reason my main tank is Warrior. Must defeat Xenos again. Now I can.
In darkness blooms the spider lily. From mortal I rise anew.
Nah.
Suffused with night,
I like being able to kill myself. And there goes the Viper and the White Mage. Why are you guys still standing here?
In night's chill shine petals veil.
Oh shit, I'm doomed. Oh wait, no, I'm fine. I wasn't paying attention. I like to do that.
Beg them.
Bro, what are you doing?
Suffused with night, I shall prevail.
Both the healers are dead now. We don't have any casters.
Your end is near.
Somebody get the haze! Oh, shit.
In sunless blue, black tendrils trail. I'll grind you under my heel.
And there we go. Everybody's about to die. Oh, no, the Gunbreaker saved the day. I don't even have Nascent Flash. I can do nothing for this Reaper.
I'll grind you under my heel.
Oh, and I'm dead. I don't think the Gunbreaker's gonna be able to manage this. She does a lot of party stacks in the second phase. Look at all the gameplay I'm showing, chat.
I'll grind you under my heel.
Ugh.
Oh, it's going to be a long night.
What you should really be learning is how to do your positionals. We don't even have a fizz range. It's all melee.
Your end is near.
Fizz ranged are at least good for damage mitigation. Even Machinist has got a couple. Look at that guy in the glowy version of the armor. I don't like the glowy version as much.
Beg for mercy. Your death will be all the sweeter.
Yippee! Oh, but the music is just so pretty. It's such pretty music. Fucking die, Asahi! And it's about trauma! Everyone's favorite subject. Ah, I am the closest now. now I'm just bouncing.
In darkness gleams the spider lily. From mortal husk, I rise anew. Suffused with night, I shall prevail. Chill, shine petals veil.
Significantly more people are still alive right now. Bro almost immediately walked into the tank buster. Not even healed yet. Why did I press that? That was the wrong button. No, we still have to take it, guys. It still goes off even if the person who it's on dies. That's the fun part about that.
No. Not yet. Not yet. I'll grind you under my heel.
I can't go that high. There we go. Easy game. Ah, my eyes are still glowing. Easy game. That's 2 in a row where everybody just died. I don't feel like doing main scenario. You can do expert roulette though. That's all good. That's all good. No, no. There. Now, it says less than 5 minutes, but how long do you guys think it's gonna take? I need a shit ton of these. Oh, I was smart and wrote down the numbers These are for long-term goals. I need 24 of these. And 27 of each of these. So we did a lot of that shit. Spoilers for the Phantom Village. It exists. Nice. Then I need 57 of these, 60 of these, and 60 of these, and probably more shit for the next step, which is in like a month or something. I've got all my caster gear. Why do I want to grab this stuff for next? Let's look at what has the cutest top. Flash top I want the most. Oh my god. Look at those goggles. Which one are we gonna get? Now, will I remember how to play this class? That's unfortunate, Ratio. Maybe I'll get the caster chest piece. Maybe I'll actually fucking drop. got the same theme as the other Garlean areas, but different. Rude! I said get fucked.
You're a sight for sore eyes.
Hi, Ulyss. You'll just have to look away during this dungeon if you don't want spoilers. I never said this was a spoiler-free stream.
Appreciate the help.
Rude.
We'll handle things from here. Take care of the fisher.
Will do, you wolves. Why did I say it like that? Eyeball. Oh my god. I just completely forgot what button I was supposed to push. God, Black Mage is so easy when there's no timer. All the concern from those kind of mechanics, gone. Bending bracelets. That's not what I want. Give me glamour. I want glamour. Bro! I can't even look at that. I love when I fat finger the space bar and I just go jump. Short! The tank was also like, short! Shit. Fuck. Oh, fucked it up. Fat finger. Ow. But it's fine. Game's so mean to me. Yes, it is the game's fault. That's right, chat. Blame the game. You! Malphus! Give me the caster chest piece. I love him. Damn. Sorry, Malphus, I don't want to assume your gender. Oh my god. I'm really bad at this boss. I didn't realize the healer was also dead. Sounds like a puppy. I always forget what every mechanic is until they hit me a bunch.
Time to pull the string.
I did it! I dodged! I'm so cool and smart. I got a Malphus card. I think I already had one of those. Yeah. Give me... That's not the chest piece. What is it with them in skirts for casters and healers? It's not fair. Ain't nobody want a bunch of skirts all the time. My posture's actually fine because of this chair. I didn't even play this game yesterday. But we're still not gonna do a very long stream. Go to the YOLO. Game didn't do shit for me yesterday either. Oh my god. Gifts were delivered after I started stream. This is the wrong way. I should go get them and we'll open them, and I won't actually show you guys, but you can pretend like I'm showing it to you. You can just pretend. Let me go dump some shit in the armoire. And by some shit, I mean this one piece. I didn't get any other non-accessory gear. Rude of the game to do that. Well, do you have a throne? It's a lot easier for people to get you guests if you have a throne. Never hurts to have a throne. Yeah, people who are friends, but you still don't want to dox yourself, even though they're friends, so you get a throne. And then they can give you things that way, so it's not awkward, and you don't have to be like, I don't know if I want to give you my home address and real name. That seems uncomfy unless I fucked this up. Know you really well. That's not bad. Okay. I'm gonna go see about getting the thingies. And then I'll open them on stream. BRB. Boo. I return. Let's see. Maybe it sent me... I think it sent another message about stuff being delivered. Okay, yeah, that's just resending me the same message. I hate it when it does that. Hi, Joss. I see you. My leg hurts. Okay. It looks like it just sent me another message about it, which is dumb. I wish it would be more consistent on the wins and hows and such of the messages. Aw, yeah, I got 2 whole stickers. Oh, my leg. Dying. Do people still dab? Is that still a thing, or did that cease being a thing? Stance has a dab in it. Like, I feel like I haven't seen the dabbing in a while, but then again, I don't interact with children. So... Ugh. This is a great place to do Manderville dances. On account of... Where the Manderville Gold Sauce. No, not ascend tell. Look at Drass's adventure plate. Isn't that cool? Very edgy. Here's mine. I haven't changed it in a bit. Gotta show off that slutty tummy. And I got all these because I like writing, because I'm a fucking nerd. Okay. We're gonna go Rage Stola. Tell her happy birthday or happy birth month. Either one works. It's also her birth month, but she doesn't want to tell people when her birthday is. So I just harassed her about it all month. But yeah, go wish her a happy birthday or a happy birth month. And I will see you guys next time. When will next time be? Probably Wednesday. I don't know what we're gonna do. Yeah. we're gonna do something. What we do depends on the state of my leg and also my fingies. Need them to heal up a little so so they'll be not so sensitive for the Legos. But I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Have a good night, chat. Have a good night. Do stuff. Look at Drass monking it up.